Peace and blessings, love and light. It's your girl Kim Martin Raymond, host of the How Now podcast, where we talk about how to live in that now. And I just wanted to say, hey, I haven't seen some of you guys in a while. You know, a lot's been going on. It's a heavy travel season for me. We know that I am in season 3 of my podcast, so hopefully you've all been tuning in. If you haven't, please go to my website, www.hownowpodcast.com, and like, subscribe, and share on your favorite podcast platform, or go down to the bottom of the screen, click on the show for the week, and what it will do is take you to my How Now YouTube channel, where you can follow, like, and share there and catch up on some shows you may have missed, or you can be alerted to the shows that are coming up now. So make sure you go to my website, www.hownowpodcast.com. Now, I've come on real quick because today is May 1st, and it is officially 15 shopping days until my birthday. I turned 53 this year, and I'm happy to say that. I think I'm holding up pretty good, but you all know I've been on a wellness journey. I've lost 64 pounds. I went from a size 22 to a size 14, and I'm excited about the journey that I've been on, and it's been littered with twists and turns because I travel for work, and so, you know, it's difficult sometimes to maintain, but I've been working hard on that, and I'm looking forward to, what this new year and what this journey is going to continue to bring to me. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along, but I wanted to share with you on this first day of May and going forward to my birthday, what it is that I eat during the day. Talk about the meals that I have, the things that are helping me in preparation, because, I've gained a couple of pounds back. I had surgery in December to have 8 pounds of excess skin removed from my stomach as a result of my weight loss, and due to my spinal stenosis, I had to have surgery to remove that skin as it was affecting my back. So I'm almost 5 months post-op, and I'm doing well with that, but with surgery and with a lot of swelling, which is going to continue for 6 months to a year, so I'm still in the swelling phase. But what happens is, if you have any level of salt, a lot of sodium in your diet, you tend to swell as well. It doesn't help with that. But as a result of that, I started craving sweets again, and that was something that was difficult because I've been diabetic for 22 years. And about 6 months ago, I was taken off of all of my diabetes medication, and I'm happy about that. And, but I noticed that I was wanting a little sweet here and there. I wasn't having a whole lot, but every day I was having a cookie or a donut or something. And even though I was eating well the rest of the day, I still was, eating that sugar. So I was like, okay, I need to detox from the sugar. So I will be doing that. But I wanted to share with you what it is that I'm going to be eating for breakfast and for lunch today. And then I'll hop on later on and show you what I'm going to have for dinner, because it's all about making sure that we're making wise choices. So I'm going to show you what I have set up here for today. My breakfast is going to consist of egg whites. I've got some blueberries and some strawberries here that I'm going to have with my breakfast as well. This is, if y'all know anything about this, Tajin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I put this stuff on everything. Just like people talk about that hot sauce, they put it on everything. I put this on everything. Okay, it's got a little bit of sodium in it, but it's a small amount that I'm using. So I'll have my egg whites. I'm going to put a little bit of that seasoning in there. I have some cheese that I'm going to put in there, just a little bit of low-fat cheese that I'm going to put in there. And then I've got 2 slices of bread here. This is the Arnold bread. It's about 45 calories a slice, and I have 2 slices in there because out was that, when I very first started my wellness journey, I was not eating any carbs. I would just have my salad, and I would have my fish. I'm about 90% pescatarian. I eat a lot of fish. I eat a little bit of chicken. I have not eaten pork or beef in almost 20 years. So, I was limited in that, but I was staying away from the carbs. But what was happening is, even though I was looking good, I was not feeling good. I was feeling like crap because I just was not getting enough carbs in for the amount of exercise that I was doing. So I get up every morning around 5:30 and I do my cardio or I do my strength training. And what I was doing was I was doing a lot of cardio initially, which almost led to the reason for me having to have my surgery because I had lost so much weight and was not doing any strength training as I was losing that weight. And so the excess skin was just hanging. And so what I needed to do was to up my strength training. And as I was upping my strength training, and now I'm up to about 8 pounds that I'm working my way towards 10 pounds when I do my strength training. And I would do my strength. I would do my strength training. I would have my egg whites, and I was really big on the protein, but I was not adding any carbs in. And so what happened was, like I said, I was looking good, but I was not putting enough carbs or healthy carbs into my body so that I could burn some of that when I was doing my strength training. So I've added the bread into my morning breakfast, and like I said, it's 45 calories per slice. And sometimes I have one slice, sometimes I have two, and that helps me, and it burns, helps me burn some of the fat and other things during the morning hours when I need it most. So that has helped tremendously. I don't have that lethargic feeling anymore that I was having when I was taking carbs completely out of my diet. So I try to make sure that I'm cognizant of that. The one thing that's important about your wellness journey is that you learn as you go. There are some things that you're going to have to twist and turn that are going to work better for you. And it may not work for other people, but you have to make your wellness journey your own and figure out what things you need to do that are going to help you to be successful. So that's my breakfast. Next, I have here what I'm going to have for lunch. Now, I have typically I have a salmon salad that I get from one of the local supermarkets here in Atlanta, but they were out this morning, so I always make sure that there's a substitute. So I've got my pink salmon that I'm going to add to this lovely garden salad that I've picked up. So I'll have my garden salad. I'll put my salmon in there. I've got my balsamic vinaigrette that's going to go in there as well. And it's already prepackaged, so I know exactly how much I need. And then I've got some nuts. Now, I love my little 100-calorie packed nuts because it's always good to have some nuts incorporated. So this is cashews, almonds, and cranberries. And what I do is I just sprinkle that pack on top of my salad, and it makes for a more substantive, meal. So I'll have that. That'll be my lunch, and I'll be good to go. Next, I have here some broccoli and carrots, and that's just in case, towards the end of the day, I'm feeling like, I'm a little hungry and I want to have something. I'm always going to go with the veggies. I've got that, and I've got a light ranch dressing. Now it's a little thicker, but as a dipping sauce, it works for me, and it's not like you're putting a pound of it on, like about a cup of your vegetables there, and just a little bit, couple of teaspoons of the dressing on there, and then I'm good to go, and then I'm prepared for dinner. And I'll have dinner probably around 7:30, and then that'll be it for the day. I don't eat after. I try not to eat after 8 o'clock. So that way my body has time to, I'll do my exercise. My body will have time to heal and do what it needs to do. It'll do what it needs to do. And so that's what I'll be having for breakfast and lunch, and a little snack today if I need one, because sometimes I don't need a snack. Sometimes I'm okay. I feel satiated. I have enough. But I like to have things just in case I do get a little hungry. I have something that I need to take. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then also, I need to show you guys the most important part, what I do during the course of the day. I drink a half a gallon of water. So I'll be going to fill this up shortly, and I'll be drinking this throughout the course of the day. But I also will drink another half gallon, so I drink almost a gallon of water every day. And so what I'm going to do is fill that up. Then I'll have some more water when I'm at home, so that way, running back and forth. I have a training that I have to do this afternoon, so I'll be out in the field, and then once I get home, I'll drink the rest of my water then, because that's something that's a little more difficult to do, get a lot of my water in, especially when I'm traveling and I'm doing several trainings during the course of the day. Sometimes what happens is it's too much water, and this old girl here can't hold it as long as I used to. So, I'll have my water during the course of the day. I'll try to spread it out. I have a couple of bottles of water before I leave in the morning. I'll have this half a gallon that I'll have drink during the day, and then I'll have a couple of more gallons that I drink. That'll make up my almost gallon of water, or a couple of ounces, I'm sorry, of water that I drink during the day. So that's what I'll be doing. I hope that you'll follow along with me as I go through my journey over the next 15 days to my birthday, and we'll see how much I lose during the process. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted on that. All right, and so until I see you a little later on today, have a most magnificent day. Make it your best day. Do the things that, be intentional about the things that you're going to do for today. And again, like I said, I look forward to seeing you soon. And until I see you then, I say peace. Hello, my friends. I am back because I want to talk about the road being paved with good intentions. Now, I showed you all my breakfast this morning and my lunch that I was going to have, and I was called to do an emergency training this afternoon. So I wound up having to leave my office a little early to go and conduct this training. So like I said, the road is paved with good intentions. It was my plan to go and have my salmon salad, and I brought it with me, and or a portion of it with me, and proceeded to go to the place where I was going to do the training. And I was going to get there a little early so I could have my salmon salad and then conduct the training, and then make my way home from there, because it was a bit of a distance. It's about an hour away from my home. So like I said, the plan was to have my salad. Now, there are 2 locations in the area where I was going to conduct the training, and apparently I pushed the wrong button and went to the wrong location, and it was 25 minutes from the other location. So by the time I got to the location, I didn't have time to have my salad. So I went straight into my training and did the training, spoke with the administrators afterwards, and did not wind up getting out of there until 4 o'clock. So my stomach was growling like the caged lions. You understand me? Caged lions. So, I said, well, I'll just have my salad in the car. When I opened the bag, I realized I did not put the salmon, the nuts in there. All I had was just the salad and the salad dressing. No fork, nothing. So I said, well, it's okay. I'll just stop by the supermarket and I'll grab another little piece of salmon or something and fork, and I'll be good to go. This is where age comes in. Because I left my debit card at home, and the supermarket that I went to did not accept, contactless payments. So I was not able to purchase the salmon. I still forgot to pick up the fork. Again, age. And so, I could have stopped and said, you know what, let me just stop anywhere that does the contactless payments and go and just eat something else. But I was determined to eat my salad because that's what I said I was going to eat. And so I proceeded to put that little bit of salad dressing on there, and it was still an hour away from my house, and I wanted to get on that road before traffic got ridiculous. So I chose to eat the top part of my my spinach salad with my fingers driving 70 miles an hour down the highway to get home. So that's what I wound up doing. And I'll show you a picture of the salad and with the top part missing. And, I made it home. I was satiated. I was able to, not fall off. But, I say all that to say that, it was my intention to eat my salmon salad at work, because I wasn't expecting to go anywhere, and then things changed, and so I had to make some adjustments. But I was happy to have that healthy choice. It's important that we have healthy choices and that we prepare for things, because sometimes when we're out there in the street and things happen, we still can make better choices. But, it's good when we prepare and bring things with us so that, we don't have to worry about trying to decide, what to have or what's close, because then you start looking around and You're just going to pick whatever is available. And if it's a Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, it's never going to necessarily be that healthy choice that you want. And so, one thing that I've learned in this wellness journey is that, preparation is key. Having choices is key. There are certain restaurants that I know I can go to where I can make proper choices. Hopefully you won't leave your debit card at home and they have contactless payments and you can go ahead and do that. But I was determined to eat the salad because that's what I had prepared to eat. That's what I had my mind and my body ready for. And so even though I didn't have the protein aspect, and if I had my card, I may have stopped and either, like I said, got another piece of salmon, or I would have gotten some, boiled eggs to add to the top of it to give me a little bit of protein. But I was not going to die if I did not eat that salad. And so, having the roughage was actually better because having that whole food, it's going to send the proper receptors to your body to tell you that you're full. Sometimes when we eat processed food, what happens is we eat so much more of it because it's more calorie dense. So your body doesn't recognize that you've eaten so much of it. The calories are going to be evident, but your body doesn't recognize that it's full until you've had a large amount of it. So that's why it's important to make sure that you have healthy choices and that you have some vegetables and you have some green leafy, salads and things like that. So, my body was able to realize that I was full. I made it home and now I can add the rest of my salad to my dinner. My dinner, now, by the time I finished eating my salad, by the time I got home, it was almost 5:30. And so now it's late. I usually eat at 7:30. In a couple of hours, I should be hungry again because, like I said, all I've had was the top of the salad, which was, some mushrooms, some radishes, a couple of tomatoes, a few peppers were in there, some carrots. And so I was able to eat enough of that to satiate me until I got home. And now I can add that, like I said, to my dinner, which is probably going to consist of, I think I'm going to do some baked chicken. So now I'm going to be able to have my healthy dinner. I didn't fall, off the wagon, but it's all about making those choices. What is the best choice that I can make given the situation that I'm in? And so, this is a wonderful example of, some of the things that I've learned on my wellness journey. I've learned to prepare. I've learned to make better choices than the ones that I would have made in the past. And that's something that comes with educating yourself. That's what comes with, realizing that things happen, So again, like I said, the road is paved with good intentions, but it doesn't mean that they always work out the way we plan them to. But we want to always make the best choice. That's what's key. You're making the best choice. And so far, so good. I'm going to have my baked chicken later on, and I'll show you what I'm having for dinner. And then we'll look to start this again tomorrow. It'll be a whole new adventure. So until I see you in a little while, I say peace. Hey y'all, I am back and it is a couple of hours later. It is 7:30 and I am ready for dinner. I said I thought I would be hungry. I might not be. I'm hungry again and it's right on time. I'm still going to be eating within the time frame that I set out to eat. And I said I was going to do some baked chicken. And I remembered that I still had some leftovers from yesterday. So I had a salmon patty and I had some grilled veggies, and then I said I was going to add that salad to it. So let me turn this around. What I'm having for dinner. See, I've got the rest of my the rest of my spinach. I've got my salmon patty, and then this is just some vegetable skewers. They're actually vegetable skewers from Walmart, and I just chop them up and I add my little seasoning to it, the tagine seasoning that I love so much. I put a little bit of that on there and just grilled them. And so it's just grilled veggies. And they have mushrooms, they have zucchini, squash, you got some onions. I had put a few slices. I had a couple of slices of turkey sausage. I put a couple of slices of turkey sausage in there, so there was still a few left in there from yesterday. So I've got my grilled veggies. I've got my salmon for my protein, and then I've got my salad, and then I've got some water. Okay, I could have put it in a fancy glass, but I'm not trying to wash 11 dishes, so that's just me. That is going to be my dinner for this evening. It should be filling, and then I'm going to jump into some strength training. I'll do a little bit of that probably around the 8:30 hour, and then I'll start winding down for the evening because rest is just as important as your diet. So as you're eating properly and doing things like that, and you're doing your exercise, you want to also make sure that you're getting enough sleep. So I'll probably go to sleep. Usually I go to sleep around 10:30, and because I would have had some time to do a couple of little things that I want to do. I use that time for prep time to be able to write down in my gratitude journal what I've been doing for the day, have some time of prayer, have some time to decompress and wind down. And I also am an avid reader, so I like to read. So I'll take time to do a little bit of reading before I go to bed, and then I'll be ready to start all over again. So that's just a bit of a day in the life for right now. We'll see if we record a little bit of the exercise that I do, so you can see some of the things that I do, some of the strength training that I'll do. And if not, we'll try to do it in the morning or whenever. Look, I'm a go with the flow kind of person, so we'll see how it works out. But this is dinner. It's not going to get any warmer the longer I talk, so I'll talk to you a little later. And if not, I will see you guys in the morning. Until I see you, I say peace.